This game is a serious skill check. Hello everyone, and welcome to Money's Worth. This time, I bought Savage, the ultimate boss fight, on Steam, and since it has a base price of €4.99, I'm going to play it for 5 hours. When I'm done, I'm going to rate it on gameplay, content, and Money's Worth. I will play for 5 hours and be back with my ratings. And I'm back. I have now played Savage for 5 hours. Let's get into the review. Savage is, as the subtitle says, an ultimate boss fight game. Everything you do is fighting bosses. The gimmick in this game is that you control 2 characters at the same time. You have a paladin and an archer. The paladin moves with W, A, S, and D, and the archer is controlled with the mouse. And I think if you use a dual stick controller, you control 1 character with each stick. Each character has an auto attack, and the character have a small circle under them indicating what their range is. Both can auto attack while moving. The characters have an active ability that uses mana. The paladin can block an attack, and at first it only blocks 10% of incoming damage. While channeling this ability, you'll lose mana, and if you run out of mana, you won't block the attack. The archer can channel a healing ability, and after about half a second, it will cast a healing spell on the lowest of the 2 characters. If you do not channel for long enough, the mana you used is lost. Both characters have passive mana regen. You can unlock abilities that will be used automatically when you have attacked enough. The archer can summon a fairy that will help with healing. The paladin can restore some of the health you've lost while blocking. The game doesn't hold your hand at all. The first few times you try a fight, you will eat some heavy damage and then learn from it and go back and avoid it next time. If one of your characters dies, you can still play on, and the dead character will come alive after some time. But if they both die, you have to do the encounter again from the beginning. Usually, the boss and the ads target the paladin, so you won't have to worry about the archer getting hit. But once in a while, the archer is the main target, but the game will let you know. Many of the boss abilities are projected on the ground, so you can see what is coming. Some of the big hits have a cast bar animation, so you know when you need to block or be at full health. There is a little help menu that is very good at explaining some basics, but it won't help you more than that. The gameplay is super cool, and it feels very different to other games I have tried. How does the content hold up? If you like my review, consider hitting that subscribe button to get notified of my new videos. Thank you. There are 6 worlds with 3 boss encounters in each. The first 2 encounters are a bit easier and introduces some elements of what is to come in the final boss fight of the level. The more you play, the more experience your characters gain. Even when you die, you gain experience, so it is not a total loss when you're getting farmed by a boss. When you level up, both characters get a skill point to be used in either health points, mana points, attack, defense, or crit. When you complete a level by beating the final boss, you gain an ability point to unlock or improve the active and passive ability of each character. You can also unlock items by completing goals that are shown in your inventory. These unlocks are gained by just playing and using the character's abilities like healing and blocking. When you have finished all 6 levels, an extreme version of the final bosses is unlocked. These fights are, as it says, extremely challenging, and I tried the first for about half an hour and only got about halfway in the fight. I don't know if there is more content since I ran out of time. The content seems cool and there is enough of it. Let's get into the ratings. The gameplay in Savage, the ultimate boss fight, is actually amazing. I was surprised at how good the movement was. The fact that the game is so difficult with only 1 ability on each character is astounding. A smooth and interesting experience. I'll rate the gameplay a 5 out of 5. The 6 different levels are very fun and challenging. None of the levels feel the same, and there has been put thought into them. The extreme boss fight I tried was insane, and I might go back and die a few hundred times to try and complete the first one. I'll rate the content a 5 out of 5. Savage, the ultimate boss fight, is an amazing game. If you like boss fights where you have to learn and adapt, this game is so much fun. And for the price of only €5, this game is a steal, and I would highly recommend trying it out if you are bored and can spare a small amount of money. I'll rate the money's worth a 5 out of 5. I hope you found out if Savage, the ultimate boss fight, could be your money's worth. You can look through my other videos to see if you can find games that will be your money's worth. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.